Today in class, we work on questions 1 through 10 of the PSAT packet, section 4. So we started with number 1. After reading the question, you should figure out and determine that it's going to be a linear equation, which is y equals mx plus b. Because the monthly fee is $5, that is your starting amount or your B. And then your constant rate of change or slope is 25 cents per hour. So that's going to be your M. So you can write your final equation as y equals 0.25x plus 5, which is option C. So your monthly fee is $5. That's your starting amount. And then every hour, you're going to add 25 cents more. Okay, for number 2, the answer was A. You work it out and try to figure out why A makes sense. For question 3, which is right here, question 3, basically you have different quantities of rainfall. And it says that for every month, there's a change in the amount of rainfall. For example, in March, there were 4 inches of rain, and then in April, there were 3.5 inches of rain. So there was a decrease of 0.5. So now, let's read the question. According to the graph, what was the greatest change in absolute value in the monthly rainfall between 2 consecutive months? So the greatest change, either in the positive increase or negative decrease, is going to be right here. Try to make the connection. This is the greatest change between 2 consecutive months. Now that we know that it's between these 2 months, we want to know the actual decrease or increase in inches of rain. So to do that, I can see that in September, there were 5 inches of rain. And in October, there were 2.5 inches of rain. So there were 5 here and 2.5 here. There's a decrease of 5 minus 2.5, which means that the decrease was minus 2.5 inches, which is option C. So the greatest decrease happened between September and October, and the decrease was of 2.5 inches. Let's go to question 4. The answer for question 4 was letter C. Work it out and make sure that you get C as your answer. Let's finish up with question number 5, which says which order pair xy satisfies the system of equations below. So we have to solve the system of equations. So we can solve for x or y first, but notice that the x's are all different, while the y's are the same in 3 cases. Here y is 2, y is 2, and y is 2. So I want to solve for x first, because if I solve for x, I'm going to be able to solve the whole thing. So to eliminate x, I'm going to eliminate y. I want to solve for x, I'm going to eliminate y. I'm going to multiply the first equation by 2. That's going to give me 4x minus 2y equals 12. And the second equation was x plus 2y equals negative 2. So my first step is just to multiply by 2. Multiply the first equation by 2 and I get this equation right here. Now I'm going to add them. And that's going to eliminate my y so I can solve for x. So 4x plus 1x gives me 5x. Negative 2y plus 2y, it's 0y. And then 12 plus negative 2 is the same as 12 minus 2, which is 10. So I get that 5x equals 10. Divide by 2, and I should get that x equals 2. That makes the correct answer C. I don't need to solve for I don't need to solve for y because I know that x is already 2. So it has to be C.